Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 68 of Like, Share, Follow. And this week I have the amazing Georgia Schumann, who's a social media manager at Schumann Social. But Georgia has also just finished our undergraduate certificate of social media at the University of the Sunshine Coast. Welcome, Georgia.
Hello, thank you for having me here today.
It's a pleasure. And so normally I say, it's been that long since I've seen you at USC, but really, so you studied the course online, and I didn't have you in class this semester, but I did have you in first semester. So how did you find studying online, firstly doing the whole certificate online and studying social media?
Yeah, so I recently just graduated a few weeks back, and it's been fantastic. I really enjoy working online. It really opens up my timetable flexibility, which has been really fantastic. So this has been my first year studying at USC, and it's been an amazing experience. Very grateful to be at your courses as well, that full of value. I only just graduated from high school last year, so straight into uni. It's very new and exciting.
And you were telling me that you liked it so much that you've now enrolled in the Bachelor of Communication Social Media starting next year.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that, to further my skills and knowledge. Yeah, social media is a huge passion of mine, so that'd be really great.
Me too. And so you were telling me as well. So when we did one of the courses that was in first semester was social media content curation and creation, and in that course you were paired with a real client, and then you're given the opportunity as part of that course to be able to take on freelance clients. So this is where Schumann Social actually began. So tell me how that all happened and where you're at now with that.
Yeah, so I was really grateful to have the opportunity to attend networking events through your courses. So I got to meet some nice clients through there and online. So I recently just set up Schumann Social, which is official now as my business since graduating. So yeah, it's been really exciting, and I've got a few clients already. So yeah, it's been awesome.
Excellent. So, I mean, honestly, like if you're wanting to work in the social media space, there's nothing better than actually gaining that practical experience while you're studying as well. So you're getting the best of both worlds. So sometimes I think universities are criticized for not giving enough real experience, but I think this is the perfect mix of theory and practice.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've been very, very blessed to have a course that's so engaging and to have real life experiences.
Excellent. And so tell me, what's been some of the best career advice that you've been given?
I think there was something that stood out that you mentioned in first semester. Obviously, it was my first time at uni, and you said to take every opportunity that was presented to me, which I have done, and I'm really grateful for that advice. I think that's really helped me a lot with just getting myself out there, not being worried of failing or making mistakes. But we're all human; we make mistakes. But to give it your best and try your best, it's been really helpful to me. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I mean, the thing is too, I think you've got to start somewhere. So if you're scared of failing and you don't even start, then like that's sort of the biggest failure you can have. Like you just got to get out there and you learn by doing. So yeah. So I think that's definitely the case. So the other question I wanted to ask you is what did you find most useful at university that you actually use now in your role as a social media manager?
I think most useful. I feel like the advice that you said of not sort of like holding back from your potential. I feel like that was the biggest thing to me, being sort of an introvert and sort of not really showing my skills as much. I feel like university's really challenged me in many ways and pushed me outside of my comfort zone. So I think that's been extremely beneficial in my work and in my life.
Yeah, I mean it's like I think I still get scared and fearful of things, but I think I've learned just not to let it paralyze me and just to learn to go, okay, but then acknowledge it and then just keep going anyway. So yeah, and I think that's clearly, I mean, I remember when you first started and you weren't unconfident, but you were just new and everything was just new to you. And then you really just threw yourself in and just had a go. And I think that's so important.
Absolutely, yeah. You've got to give everything a go, and it's been really fantastic.
So, and what on the flip side of that, what's something that you wish you'd learned at university that you've needed now that you're a social media manager, that you didn't learn that you wish you did?
I think there are a few things with setting up my business that maybe a little bit more guidance on that would have been helpful. Some things that you're told to go off and do that, and you've got to figure it out yourself. Like applying for ABN numbers and all the business, like the legal side of things, that can be a little bit overwhelming. And I think probably in general, a lot of students, like you say, they struggle not having that life skills with going out into a workplace. But I feel like in USC and in your courses especially, we've been really lucky to have the opportunity to have network events provided to us, be able to pitch to business owners and work with real clients. I think that's been really great.
Oh, good. And did you see, because remember we ran that workshop for how to set yourself up as a social media manager, and we had sort of a whole sort of section there too on the legal side and things like that. So hopefully that was helpful too. But I think even in that respect, like the first time you're setting up a business, I think, yeah, it is something that you sort of have to experience. There's not like you just have to use the resources that are there for that.
Yeah, it's all new and you learn a lot.
Yeah, but just going through it the first time. And so tell me, what is something that's social media related that you've learned in the last couple of weeks that you would like to share?
I think the biggest things that have stood out to me probably in the last few weeks, as we've heard Facebook's announcement with rebranding to Meta. So I thought, and creating the metaverse, I thought that was really interesting. And I'm looking forward to seeing the technological advancements evolving of that. And I know a lot of people have many concerns that obviously people are going to misuse technology, but I think it's going to also be really exciting. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And also Instagram now, anyone can add a link in their Instagram stories, which something as a social media manager really excites me, but I think that's been pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. The fact that you can, that like you can send people to a website, because before that was just reserved for, for people who had more than 10,000 followers. So it really opens it up for other people with smaller accounts to be able to use that. Because I mean, even on Instagram, really the only link you can use is in the bio, and it's quite clunky trying to get someone to, when you say link is in bio, then they have to go out of the post and up to your bio. Whereas this, it's just quite seamless.
Yeah, it's been working really well.
Good. And so have you been using that with your clients?
I have, yes. I think it's really helpful for a small business as well, because most people, they just don't have the patience. If you go check out the link in the bio, they don't half of the time. So I think having that link right there, they can just tap on, go straight to your YouTube channel or your website, really helps.
Absolutely. Excuse me. And so now tell me, what is some advice that you would give to other students, emerging professionals about, particularly, I mean, because you've really gone out on your own and started your own business in social media. So what advice would you give to them to be able to do that successfully?
I think the biggest things that for advice that I would say to my friends is always like, believe in yourself is the biggest thing, and don't just follow your dreams, chase them. So by that I mean like really go all out to achieve what you want. Don't let anything get in your way. Ignore the self-doubt and the judgment from others, because there's going to be a lot of that. But yeah, just really like focus on what you want, focus on your goals, document, reflect on your achievements and your goals really helps, I find. So yeah, I think that's advice that hopefully will help some people.
Excellent. All right, and this is the most important question of the whole show. Who do you like, share, and follow?
So obviously yourself. Especially love your TikTok videos with all that. And I follow Gary Vee for like business tips, social media tips. And then the client I worked with, Ruby Noosa, in the first semester. So she's a amazing content creator, and she does incredible things in the community, spreading joy. So I follow her. And also like the other students that we had as guest lectures in first semester. So I've followed quite a lot of them and been lucky to actually do some interviews with them as well, which has been really great.
Excellent. Oh, good. And so, so I mean, maybe you want to even like tag them in the comments section of this post as well.
Absolutely.
So that's good. So we sort of reached the end of the interview. So do you have any final words you'd like to share?
I just really wanted to thank you for being such an amazing mentor to me. such a great lecturer. I feel really lucky to have you as like my first lecturer. It's been such a fantastic first experience with uni, and the level of dedication and effort you provide for us students at USC. We're really lucky.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I'm the lucky one. So, but thank you. That's really sweet. And so thanks so much, Georgia. And next week I have Mika Francis, who is a marketing administrator at Social Tap. So Mika's just finished at the end of her degree in social media major. So I'll have lots to chat to her about for that. So thank you so much, Georgia. And thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next week.